Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. In case you didn't already know, I will be on a panel at RTX 2018, which is basically just in 2 weeks. If you want to come by and see me or see David, Portal64, the Semblance Brothers, Lorelei Lee, or Brianna from Fandom Reactions, then come see us at RTX 2018 at the VYTALCAST panel, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. on Friday. Hope to see you there! Hey guys, it's me, Elephants Are Tasty, and today I'm actually reacting to something that's not Red vs. Blue, and something that was actually requested by a viewer. Their username is Forever Banishment, so thank you for requesting this. And quick thing, I'm pretty sure you requested this like months ago, and my life has been kind of crazy since then, so honestly I forgot about it, but I recently remembered and then you commented, so now I'm going to react to it for you and of course anyone else who wants to watch it. I will be reacting to the Everything Wrong with RWBY videos by, I think the username is jonfawkes. So obviously it's a parody on CinemaSins' Everything Wrong with series. I'm going to do each reaction to each volume's video, if that makes any sense, in different videos. So in this video I'll only be reacting to the one for volume 1, and then I'll make other videos for volumes 2 and 3 and so on. We'll see what happens in practice, but I think what I'm going to do for this type of reaction is after every or almost every sin that the video gives RWBY, I might pause the video and respond to it, so we'll see how that goes. Sorry I haven't made this video until now, so I hope it doesn't disappoint, but like, I'm trying my best. Let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that's loud. I'm turning that down. I was listening to Ninja Sex Party, I don't know if you can see that. Narration, that's a good sin. It's a classic thing. That's true, he is a terrible thief. That's true. Animation. This is going so fast. Okay, yes, it was necessary because RWBY's badass. Leave the cute little girl alone.
Yep, terrible criminals.
They're just, okay, they're not necessarily terrible criminals, they're just like goons that he hired from someone else. So if you have like a bunch of them, they're basically like NPCs and they don't do anything. But yeah, the one guy was a terrible thief. They're all just like kind of stupid. I guess that just goes with the theme, like Junior is pretty stupid and they're from Junior's club, so whatever.
How did you get over there so fast without being seen?
Magic. No, I don't know. Semblance, running fast. Roman has a secret semblance confirmed. I don't know, this is already off the rails.
Where did you come from?
Why does it matter where she come from? Maybe she was just like in the area and then she like huntressed up onto the roof. Like, why is that a sin? Like, characters come out of nowhere all the time. Why do you have to like ask where she came from?
They started it!
That's a valid reason.
It probably is a valid reason. If a guy's trying to rob you, then I think you have the right to protect yourself, especially if you're a child. Just me, is that my opinion?
You
Ah, here it is.
have silver eyes.
This is definitely
Yes, it is important. I don't know when this came out, like, did this come out after volume 2, like this video? But yes, it is important.
important somehow.
I don't get how, like, how did people think that it was not going to be important? Like, before the whole Silver Eye reveal happened, I knew it was important, because it wasn't just going to be like, okay, Ozpin, this mysterious old man, says, oh, you have silver eyes, oh my god, and then how is that not going to be important later? Like, some people were like, oh, it means nothing, like, why do you think it means anything? And then I was like, I called it, y'all are wrong. Anyway.
And what is an adorable girl such as yourself doing at a school designed to train warriors?
Excellent question.
She wants to help people. Like, and why is the fact that she's adorable make it, like, oh, why is she fighting?
I just want to be a normal girl with normal knees.
Main character wanted to be normal cliche.
That's pretty good.
Who continues to evade authority.
News exposition. Yeah, that's a good sin.
They would have had this view the whole time. Why should
That
they
is also true.
This guy's totally not important.
It's
Sarcasm.
better.
What is wrong with being an introvert? Bruh, okay. I've been an introvert pretty much my entire life. I don't know, like, what's going on with me. I feel like I'm getting more extroverted, but there's nothing wrong with being an introvert. So that should not be a sin.
Actually, my friends are here now. Guys, let's head up.
Just where are these friends later?
Yeah, like, we never see Yang's friends. like, ever. We're missing some context here.
No burn damage whatsoever.
Because Aura,
Where am I supposed to find another nice, quirky girl
she's
to talk
behind
to?
you.
There she is.
That's just like a comment, though. I feel like a lot of these are just comments that become sins, so.
Literally exploded a hole in front of the school.
What hole?
Yeah, there was not a
Standing
hole.
right behind you, cliche.
That's a good cliche.
Necessary fast forward.
But your time at this school...
Yeah, it wasn't even much fast forwarded. It was just kind of like the pitch was raised, so it got more higher pitch. That's what I meant.
Wait, so what exactly was that speech supposed to accomplish?
It doesn't have to accomplish anything. It's the leader of the school talking to a bunch of students, being like, "Hi, I'm the leader of the school. Like, you answer to me first." And then he's like, "You're taking on a great responsibility." Like, it doesn't have to accomplish anything. It doesn't have to make them be all like. He's giving them a dose of the real world. Like, he's saying like everything like is not, I don't know, I forget exactly what he said, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, it doesn't have to accomplish anything, and also gives exposition to the viewer. Why can I not speak today? I'm sorry, this is a bad day to be making a video.
The only time generic characters aren't in silhouette.
That's not really true, but yeah. Ugh. The days of the silhouettes.
It's about a man with two souls, each fighting for control over his body.
Is she reading what's left of me? Red versus blue?
Uh,
Harry Potter?
I don't think any of those exist in that universe. It's just like a funny comment. I
Unfortunately,
don't know
the
why it's a
real
sin,
world
though.
Isn't the same as a fairy tale.
Well, that's why we're here.
Naive
Make it
optimism.
better.
That's not a sin. That is grounds for character development, which I mean RWBY hasn't had yet at all. But I hope that, like, it's not a sin. Why is that a sin that a character has, like, room to develop? Also, look at this frame of Nora. This is weird.
There have to be large gaps in her speech to allow for location changes like this.
I think it's just meant to be a comedic bit. Like, I don't think it's meant to be taken literally, though I wouldn't be surprised if it was literal, because that's something Nora would do.
Soliloquy.
She's on the front of every
It was awkward. The soliloquy was kind of awkwardly done,
Nobody else is
but
aware of this.
it was kind of funny.
First person, you make eye contact.
Also, I'm sure other people were aware Pyrrha was on the box, but we haven't seen, like, anyone else talk to her, so.
Act with after landing will be your partner for the next 4 years.
That's a totally reliable way to decide things.
Not
Yeah, that's kind of a stupid system, in my opinion.
destroy everything in your path, or you will die.
This is the ultimate hazing.
Well, okay, not really, because these kids were supposed to already be at a combat academy or combat school, so they should already, like, this should be relatively easy for them. Granted, they didn't know, like, a giant Nevermore was going to show up, but they should already have combat training and, like, know how to use their semblances. Besides John, we know why, but that's my opinion.
Pyrrha is addicted to trees. The angle
Yeah,
of her face
that's
suggests
funny.
she's running in one direction, while the motion lines in the background suggest another direction.
No, it doesn't look like that to me. It looked like she was just running in one direction. It looked fine for me.
There.
Why is that a sin?
Nobody touches the hair.
Why is that a sin?
Yang is addicted to trees.
That's good.
Why are the Ursas just waiting their turn?
Yeah, really.
RWBY is addicted to trees.
Yeah.
Zoom-
I think just because, like, the Ursas were waiting their turn was because this is the early days of RWBY. Like, they're not going to have, like, constant attacking. You gotta have time for the character to be talking in their head and doing whatever Weiss was doing. But I do kind of dislike that in shows when, like, enemies are just waiting their turn. That completely takes away, like, any tension.
Women on the eyes.
Well, that's...
It's like a force.
That was an appropriate outburst.
Yes, it is! For Jean. Why is that a sin?
How exactly did Ren's weapons help in this fight?
You need weapons to first protect yourself, and also he cut up the snake. Like, they did stuff. Were you not watching? Like, that's what I want to say here.
I still don't think that's what a sloth sounds like.
You and me both, Ren.
Why is that a sin?
Where exactly
Most of
are the
these, like-
plans that allow them to observe this?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Some girl's in trouble.
Joke about John's masculinity.
Like, why are most of these sins? Like, I don't get this point. Like, I feel like this should be a sin off because it's really funny. That's, like...
This is not the rally. It's not.
Really? I would have never guessed.
Why is that a sin? It's funny.
When exactly did they get on this bird?
Please.
Yeah, I was confused about the bird part.
Why not? Seems like it was pretty effective. Looney Tunes gravity.
Even get me started on your fighting.
The Deathstalker barely struggles this entire time.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on the Nevermore.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a plan.
Care to tell us what it is?
Yeah, she
And
kind
pull
of
that
should have
post.
told everyone the plan. Like, if you say I have a plan and then you run off, people are gonna be like, what am I supposed to do? And yes, Pierre likes to strike the pose because she is fabulous. Leave her alone.
I know the plan exactly, even though I was nowhere near you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Ridiculously epic maneuver. Not really a sin, I just wanted to highlight it.
It should have been a
Guys,
sin
how do I
off.
get down?
Ruby can use her speed to get down. Oh my god, chill.
Thanks, Yang.
Yeah, that was kind of unnecessary.
Ruby, Rose, Weiss, Schnee, and Yang
Yang
Xiao Long.
That's how you spell Ruby.
It was actually out of
Exactly is the
order.
significance of these cards.
It's money!
Cops
Jesus.
and dumb cops. The
That's
actual
funny.
book
Why
of
is that a sin?
Schnee brand toothpaste. Lewd fiction. Or would it be non-fiction? In joke.
Why are these all sins? Like, in joke, yeah, it's kind of a sin. I just, like, this video, I don't get half these sins. Why is that a sin?
Creepy old man teacher.
Yeah, that's kind of a sin.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Nonsense instead of actual dialogue.
That was kind of funny, though.
That's so funny. Costume change in the middle of class.
Yeah, that part I kind of, like, didn't remember. Or, like, I was like, whoa, Weiss just suddenly changed her costume. I feel like she should have fought in her student uniform. I feel like that would have been cool.
Underneath, stop telling me what to do.
Turning down actually helpful advice.
Yeah, well, that's just because of Weiss's character, so it is kind of a sin. But also, Ruby should have been like, be quiet and let the person think. Like, Ruby's kind of stupid. Also, haha, it says sin 69.
Here we are indeed in the presence of a true huntress in training.
Isn't every female there a huntress in training?
Well, the key here is he said true, which means, like, Weiss has the ability, she has the drive to do it, that kind of stuff.
Class dismissed.
5-minute long class.
Sorry.
I'm sure because this is an anime, they didn't show the entirety of class, because then the episode would have been over an hour long.
What's with this motion? She already shut up.
Yeah, kind of.
Where did she get that?
Yeah, Weiss was gone, like,
That's wrong. By
really
What is?
fast. Yeah, there's nothing on the
We
paper
should go
either.
at this time of night.
That's true. That whole scene was
As long as
weird.
I have 1 HP, I'm okay. She's been having this.
Why is that,
recurring
like,
dream
a
for
sin?
months now. How does Ren know this dream so vividly?
Because Nora tells him fucking everything, probably.
Mockery is so funny.
What?
He's being a
How
bully.
does nobody see this happen?
Yeah,
Besides,
that was
it's
kind of
not like
stupid.
He's only a jerk to me. He's a jerk to everyone.
Defending the bully.
That's not... Okay, I get why it's a sin, but, like, Jean can't stand up for himself yet. So it's just grounds for character development. Chill.
Please stop.
Bad for the sake of being bad.
It's the bully characters. Like, what? I know I'm being, like, super critical of this. I've seen this before, like, a long time ago, but I didn't remember, like, these sins. In my humble opinion, are kind of irrelevant, not sin-worthy, that kind of thing. So I'm kind of, like, critiquing the video. I don't know.
Any among you been subjugated or discriminated because of your faunus heritage? Dreadful, simply dreadful.
Lampshaded.
I don't know what that means. So sorry, I'm an idiot.
Eyesight? Binoculars? What exactly is she trying to convey here?
She can't, okay, without speaking out loud and, like, giving away the answer, and then Oobleck would be mad, she can't how do you make a hand signal for night vision? You can't. So she thinks, I'm sure, that Jean has been at least paying a little bit of attention and remembers not necessarily that night vision is the answer, but that the faunus have night vision. So she's just trying to prompt him and give him a hint so he can think of the answer himself. She's trying to give him a hint.
It's night vision.
How exactly was Jean supposed to figure that out?
Because Pierre probably believed in him and thought he knew the answer somewhere deep down.
Hints.
We can train up here after class.
This seems like a good training spot.
Yes, it's like an empty arena. Like, it's not that big, but it's fine to me.
Transcripts, and I lied.
Beacon's screening process probably needs a rework.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Exactly what
Why is she so angry?
Because she likes him and he's basically destroying himself and messing up his life, and she's mad because she wants to help, but Jean's not letting her.
That's how collecting tree sap works.
Yeah, that was kind of...
I said no.
Idiotic heroism cliche. What happened to the rapier was?
Yeah, they just kind of.
whole 5 seconds to get out of the way.
Yeah,
They
that
say
was
he
pretty
just stands there.
stupid.
Saving
He
the
just
bad guy.
stands there. Because Jean is trying to be a huntsman, and Cardin's not a bad guy, he's a kid bully.
How do they work?
You going? Yeah, we gotta tell them what happened.
We could. Or perhaps we could just keep it our little secret.
No, you should definitely tell them what happened.
No, keep it a secret.
And this guy's never heard from again for the rest of the season.
Because the arc is over.
Fish.
Guess why, Ruby? These
Yeah, those people in the
no
background.
reaction whatsoever.
Yeah, that always bothered me.
You wanted to see the competition, and there it goes.
There is no evidence that he's participating in the tournament. Quite the contrary, actually.
Well, they knew they were arriving from boat, and that's what Sun did, so they
Thanks
assumed.
much.
Yeah, sure.
Ruby does not understand body language.
I think she does, but she's just a friendly person and wants to be supportive and make new friends.
Yeah.
Stop calling
Why is that
him
a sin?
Italian.
That's stupid.
Stop calling him a degenerate.
She never said degenerate. They would have had to stop their conversation.
I thought she did
go
at some
back to their
point.
dorm, wait for night, and then continue their argument for the scene change to take place.
I know that style of sin, saying like when location changes in the middle of a conversation, that's just based off of cinemasins. But I don't know, it kind of bothers me. I can't really articulate why, but
You want
it kind of
to know why
bothers
I
me.
despise the white thing? It's because they're a bunch of liars, thieves, and murderers.
Weiss is the definition.
Okay, I read this in a comment, but it brought up a really good point. Weiss never says that the Faunus are the thieves and the murderers. She says it's the White Fang. So obviously, if there's a terrorist organization that just happens to be made up of one, like, race or species, especially in the RWBY universe, she's not being racist and saying all of them are thieves and murderers. She's saying that the White Fang, a terrorist organization that terrorized her family's company and killed people who worked for that company, is being the bad guys. So, no, she's not the definition of racist. She has reason to hate the White Fang and the Faunus in the White Fang.
Racist. Nobody saw this coming.
I actually didn't, so I was so stupid. Like, literally in Blake's song, in her trailer, like, they call her, like, an animal or, like, a beast or something like that, and then you have the ribbon, and, like, any person I've shown RWBY, like, we start watching the trailers, they're like, oh my god, is she a cat girl, like, right away, and I'm like, oh my god, I must have been a fucking idiot a couple years ago, because I had no idea until the reveal.
The only way to prove that they didn't do it is to go to the place where they would most likely go to if they were to do it, and not find them there. Right?
That is completely sound logic.
It's a better plan than having nothing. Also,
If you're
yes,
gonna
that's
hold someone
valid.
up with a sword, put the blade side to their throats.
I'm pretty sure it's double-edged, like, I'm pretty sure there's a blade on both sides. Isn't that how, like, swords work? Like, it's not the flat part, it's literally like this.
Why would you do that to someone with a knife to your throat? Also, how did he not get caught in the explosion?
Or,
You are not the brightest.
did this person, like, not watch the whole, what was it called? Forest initiation thing? Like, literally, Pyrrha explained Aura.
You are not the brightest banana in the bunch, are you, kid?
Gunchucks.
Why are gunchucks a sin? That is the stupidest sin in this entire video. It's so cool!
And why doesn't she do that to the ship that the bad guy uses to get away?
Because she can't take care of everything by herself.
Searching for you. 12 hours.
12 hours? But earlier they said she'd been gone the whole weekend.
Yes, because they weren't looking for her the entire weekend, because I'm sure if someone's gone for just at least a day, then you're like, oh, they're probably out doing something, but once they're gone for a couple days, you're like, okay, now we should get concerned. Then they go out to search for her.
Even Sen mentions 2 days
His name's not Sen.
separation. End credit scene.
There's nothing wrong with that. I love end credit scene. Oh my god, the Ant-Man and the Wasp end credit scene are so good. Okay, so that's the end. 113 sins.
We'll break his legs.
That's cool. I think the total was 113 sins. Honestly, I feel like half of those sins could have been taken out, and definitely more for, like, I don't know, the animation or maybe voice acting quality, I don't know, but, like, So many of the sins were just random comments that were not worthy of being sins. Some of the sins I feel like were awesome things that should not have been sins, or definitely should have been taking off sins for awesomeness, especially because like the fight scenes that Monty did in Volume 1 are really, really cool. Like obviously Volume 1 has so many issues, but like the fight scenes are really, really cool. So I feel like definitely there should have been sins taken off for like, I don't know, defeating the Nevermore, because that was really awesome. But that's my humble opinion. I know I was super critical of this video. Like I said, I saw it a while ago, like several years ago, but I didn't realize kind of how critical I could be of this until I started rewatching it again just now, because so many of the sins are not sins in my opinion. And I know like this is a parody of CinemaSins, so the guy can say it's a sin like whatever he wants. But if I'm taking this at face value and trying to judge whether or not I agree with the sins, why is my voice cracking? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad I finally filmed this video and got this video out for you guys, especially Forever Banishment. You've been waiting for this video for a long time, and I am so sorry. And if this reaction was not what you expected, if you expected me to be way less critical or anything, I'm sorry, but this is my honest reaction to this video. And I will be reacting to Everything Wrong with RWBY Volumes 2 and 3. I don't know exactly when, but definitely should be before RTX. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!